And at first, and now it's Gavin Lux, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Arise, toss to second, and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the run out of scoring position.
1 down, and here is Mookie Betts. 3-2. Out to short, Garcia. Goes to second, safe there. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly ball to right. Taylor under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Diego Cartaya. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Arise on the first. Out number 3. So 2 down. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Lux. On to first, and that is that. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
All loaded up here at the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in, fires to the plate. In there, he's safe. And they're up by 3. Here's Mookie to hit. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Boots it.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Shohei Ohtani. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. And here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Flips to second. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. To the right side, Lux. Over to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Gavin Lux now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there are 2 outs. Luis Arise stands in. 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Lux throws to first in time. Inning over. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. 0-2 now as he swings through.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bases full, 2 gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. To the right side. Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 outs, runner at first. Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the next.
Dance like we don't care. Hands in the air. Dance like we don't care. I can turn you upside down. Burning through the night, it's going down, down, down. Addicted to my ways, I got the perfect compound. You're ready to let go, and I'ma lift you off the ground. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart, don't need no ransom. Boogie through the night, 'cause this the anthem. 'Cause you know, that's why we're gonna dance, 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 dance. We could dance, dance all night when we take it, go and take it.
Back here in L.A., John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. The Dodgers have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
Left field. And Betts is set down. And there's 1 down. And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be. Fouled off. He was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bo.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That one missed.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
So the tying run at second. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So 2 down now, and here is Diego Cartaya. Bounce to the right, and that one finds its way through. Runner from third in to score. 6-5 back within a run. So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for James Outman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right side, hard hit. On to Kim. That ends the inning, and they limit the. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They're getting a lot of loud contact right now. 9 hits have gone 90+ miles per hour off the bat, which puts a lot of pressure on the defense to make some tough plays.
Verdugo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Out towards left center. Outman makes a nice running catch. Here's Machado. First offering misses badly for ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1-1.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
On the ground to the left. Throw over to Toro. Machado out of the play. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Angel De Los Santos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Number 1, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Loaisaga also throwing. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Brandon Drury to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Toro up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Eddie Rosario. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Barnes, a former All-Star. He throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. So man aboard, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get there.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And that one a little below the knees. The count now 2-2. And a good eye there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In there safely. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pitching change here, Alex Vesia.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third, he scores, and they take a 2-run lead. Merrill into second, and he's got it double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 7. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 1. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Lux now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
1 and 2.
And now 1 and 2. Next offering is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Moving under this one. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
Out there to center. Merrill under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Diego Cartaya. 1 for 3. That one drilled left field. Verdugo running hard. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So 2 on with 2 away. And now James Outman.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The 1-1 is cut on and missed the pitch upstairs. With the winning run at the plate here, the last half of inning number 9. Strike 3, got him swinging. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. They take the loss here, but it's still been a great start to the season.
Yeah, no question. I mean, they're still in the front of the pack, and this is a setback, but they're still in a terrific position.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. Betts in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one almost got him. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 7-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Now a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Josh Stamon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Now 1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Center field. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a swing and a miss. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Shelby Miller getting loose out there. Mole getting loose as well. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Brandon Drury to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
In the dirt, blocked. Drury on its second with 2 down. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. And that one ripped to left. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
No waiting.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
You'll want. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. 2 on with 1 out. Now at the plate, Tyler Stevenson. That one in there across the letters. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now batting Jamer Candelario. A swing and a soft liner. That's a base hit as a run scores. First and second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
1 ball, no strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one's in there. And the count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now an 8-5 ball. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now will be Will Smith. The wind of the pitch. Bounced out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turned out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. And at first, now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
The 1-1. Fought off foul.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And now the count filled up 3-2. Kicks and fires. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4. Over to first, but it's offline. So the batting order turns over. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. He will score. And they're up by 4.
That was a thing of beauty.
Now on the bump, Sam Moll. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And now it's Gavin Lux. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now it's Mookie Betts. On the ground to third. Dive, and he's got it. Fires to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and This is where things can really start to fall apart as a team.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone! His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 13-5.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first, and Hernandez is out. 2 outs, bases empty. Next to hit, Brandon Drury.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. And they'll do it again. And the 0-2. And there's a ball.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Reds. We go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Vesia back to work. And a foul ball. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Missing inside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Drury flips it for 1, and that's a double play to end it.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep taking my pen and rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no $1 dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky and vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know. couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
This to center field. Chisholm makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. And next for LA, Wyatt Langford. Ground ball left side. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching
Wyatt Langford steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. Langford, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jake Fraley steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to 3rd. They get the force, and that is the inning. Base is empty, 1 away. Dom Smith stands in. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 3. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Brandon Drury to the plate. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one the other way. Mesa makes the play, and it's out number 3. And now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. The Marlins down to their final strike. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.